Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy, and you're now tuned in to another episode of Fan of Atlanta 365, man. So, uh, hey, it's another week, so this is another week of the post game analysis. So, after watching the game a second time, what I can't. I'm more of an optimistic type person. I'm more of a person who sees the glass as halfway full instead of halfway empty. So I actually saw a lot of great things after yesterday's game. Could we have played better? Yes, we could have played better. But I actually saw a few things that really stuck out to me that showed me that we made improvement. We showed that we have been working on something. So first, shout out to the offense. Dirk Cutter actually caught some great plays. He wasn't sending Devontae Freeman up the middle like I've been saying. We should have been going to the outside the whole time. We should have been doing sweeps. I actually saw them pitch him the ball one time, and it was a good run. I actually saw him run in between the left tackle and the tackles and the guards. Most of the time, his runs are to the outside, which that's the style of running back that Devontae Freeman is. He's not an up the middle running back. I actually saw Jaden Graham get out there instead of Luke Stalker a few times. I actually saw the offensive line give Matt Ryan time. I saw Julio Jones bring energy. I saw Mohamed Sanu, he's consistent. He normally brings energy. And I saw Calvin Ridley catch some balls. I saw Matt Ryan putting the ball in good positions where the receivers can actually turn around and make plays or continue running after they caught the ball. So I saw a few good things on offense. On defense, I saw us, we kind of control Kyler Murray. He didn't do us bad. There were times where he got loose, but I actually saw us containing gaps. I saw us making pretty good tackles. We could have tackled better, but we made some good tackles. I saw a coverage step up. I just saw us, have energy. We had energy. Special teams, of course, Matt Bryant missed that kick, but at the same time, the game probably shouldn't have came down to a miss extra point. To tell you the truth, I felt like the Falcons should have won this game either way it went because that penalty that they called on Ryan Neeson, I want to say, number 41, he did not interfere with the punt returner. The punt returner just thinking he was just going to call fair catch. The ball hit off his knee. Nobody ever touched him. Nobody ever even interfered with his little box that the bubble that they tried to give him. I just felt like the refs was like, oh, well, we got to call this because he looked so close. But at the same time, he never touched the punt returner. He never was within, a certain proximity of the punt returner. It just looked as so if you're looking at it from real speed. But at the same time, that play alone helped the Arizona Cardinals because that was supposed to be a stop that we would have been in field goal range. The game could have went a whole nother way. Next, a few pass interference calls that they called. One on Isaiah Oliver. It was like the first part of the game where the dude they say he interfered with him, but I didn't see that. It was another time when who was that? I want to say it was like an offensive lineman. They say it was a block in the back or something, and it really wasn't. So it was a couple of times where the Falcons got screwed on penalties. Also, the last play, pretty much before the Arizona started down the ball, when Kyler Murray ran for the first down, which I don't think he got. I don't think he got that first down. I feel like if they would have never gave him that first down, we would have got the ball, and the way our offense was moving the ball, we would have got back in field goal range. And there was no doubt in my mind that Matt Bryant would have made that one, man. I know he muffed one of the kicks, but the most important kick. But at the same time, we lost that game. Of course, there was some things that we could have done better, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But at the same time, Matt Bryant, he's normally money Matt, so I can't even be mad at him. yeah, you would want him to make that kick. But at the same time, that game should have been won before. But that kick shouldn't even have mattered because we really put ourselves in position to win. So I saw improvement as far as I like the play calling of the defense. I actually saw us get out of the 3-4 a couple of times and go to the 4-3 or the nickel a couple of times where Pat McKinley and Vic Beasley was actually rushing in a 4-point stance, which I feel like is better for them. That defense, the 3-4 defense we've been running, is good for when you can get pressure on the edges, and your defensive tackles can stay energized the whole game. But if you're not stopping getting pressure on the quarterback, that defense kind of don't work because you don't have the coverage skills on the back end to complement what the pass rushers are not doing, and that's getting to the quarterback. We still haven't sacked the quarterback. I think the last time we sacked the quarterback was against Marcus Mariota. Not Marcus Mariota. I want to say Carson Wentz. We're not getting no sacks. We haven't gotten turnovers in I don't know how long. I think we only got 2 interceptions. The one was by Desmond Trufant against the Eagles. I don't know. We have any. Probably we do have a fumble recovery. I think it was against the Indianapolis Colts, or maybe it was against the Tennessee Titans. One of those games where the guy muffed the punt. But other than that, like we haven't really gotten great plays on our side. We haven't gotten a lot of good calls on our side. So, but last night I felt like we played a great game. It came down to the end. We fell behind in the first half, and then we turned it on. The defense did a pretty good job because they did slow down the Arizona Cardinals defense. It's just that some penalties didn't go our way, some bad calls didn't go our way, and the score would make it look like, well, the defense didn't really do nothing. But in my opinion, the defense played a pretty good game. Kendall Sheffield, he looked good yesterday. I actually like him better than Isaiah Oliver. There was some times they were going at him. He was against Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald had a good game against us, but at the same time, Sheffield was in position. We really didn't. We was giving up a lot of passing yards, but at the same time, I don't think that they really just had control of us. The only time they had control of us, in my opinion, was when Edmund was running the ball. Edmund was killing us. I don't know why they stopped running with him, but I'm happy they did because we couldn't stop him. We was pretty much okay with David Johnson, even though he got a few good runs. But for the most part, Edmund was like that speed that they needed. But all in all, like I said, we played a great game. I really appreciate how we played yesterday. We took the L. I understand we took the L, but at the same time, I'm a person who cares about progression. Like, if I see that you're progressing, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with the win as well. Lord knows we needed it, but I still think we got 2 more games before the bye week against this. I think we have the Rams next week. Then we got the Seattle Seahawks, which both games will be tough. But at the same time, I feel like we could do it, man. We just got to go out there and play a full game. Which yesterday I saw us play a complete game. Defense looked pretty good. Offense looked good. Special teams, yeah, they could have been better. But I saw Bonner return a good return. We made some good punts and all that good stuff. So, there were times where we could have played better. But at the same time, all in all, I think that was our best. I think that was our best all-around game yesterday. Matt Ryan looked great. He almost did throw a pick, but the dude missed it. Julio looked great. We got the ball in his hands. Julio actually was beating coverage, which I've been raving about. Like, bro, we gotta beat coverage. Like, there's no way. So we took advantage of their DBs. Dirk Cutter caught some great plays. He called great plays. He was balanced. He didn't have to pass so much. When we were down, he did pass a few more times, but at the same time, we had a good running game. Devontae Freeman had a great game yesterday. To me, he looked like the Devontae Freeman I expected him to be, and that's mainly because we were actually running outside with Devontae Freeman. In my opinion, he's that type of running back. So I would love to see Dirk Cutter call more plays like that, because obviously that works. The offensive line played great yesterday. I think Matt Ryan, I think he got sacked probably like 2 times. But all in all, Matt Ryan was able to stand up in the pocket, wait on deep routes, and throw the ball. Like, he was able to deliver the ball to the receivers. And if you give Matt Ryan time, he will deliver. You just have to give him time. And a couple times, he was pressured, but for the most part, he was able to stand in the pocket or move around if he needed to. Sometimes he threw on the run. So I just love the way we played yesterday. Like I said, I would love to have had the W, but at the same time, that wasn't how it ended up turning out to be. We lost by 1 point, an extra point field goal. It's the only reason. Well, it's one of the reasons why we lost that game yesterday. If he would have made that, I think in overtime we would have got him, because the Cardinals, we started clamping down. Defense started really clamping down on what they were doing, and they couldn't really move the ball against us. So, all in all, like I said, I'm happy, man. Next week, I look forward to seeing us take another step forward and actually coming out with a W. Another road game in LA. We should be able to, we should be able to do our thing, man. So, let's just go back to the drawing board, figure things out. Is Dan Quinn's job on the line? In my opinion, I feel like we just gotta wait it out for the season, man. He deserves a chance to see what he can do for the season. Because at the end of the day, even if you fire Dirk Cutter, Dan Quinn, there's nobody out there that's gonna turn this season around. So at the end of the day, just let them have the rest of the season, and at the end of the season, we can see what's the best move for the Atlanta Falcons. But right now, we just got to stick with Dan Quinn. Hopefully he'll change up some things. Hopefully he'll reevaluate what do we need to change. Maybe get Desmond Trufant back. I don't know the injury status of him, but Kendall Sheffield looked good. Maybe you can switch Isaiah Oliver out for Kendall Sheffield. I liked what I saw yesterday in Kendall Sheffield. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just proud of the boys because they actually stepped up and played a good game where it left me feeling like, you know what, okay, yeah, we lost that game, but at the same time we fought. And that's one thing we lacked, is that fight in us. So, hey, I just wanted to come out and do this video. I know I lacked energy in this video, but really wasn't much to talk about, really. I just want us to get a W, man. I feel like we need it because the fans are starting to it's been divided, but it's every time we lose, it just separates even more, and it's hard to keep supporting the Falcons because people just keep, I think it's mainly because Atlanta Braves lost. Then the Georgia Bulldogs, the way they lost, the same way the Falcons did. And, the Falcons come back and lose, the following week. So the same week, a lot of stuff just haven't been going our way in Atlanta. And, it's frustrating. It is. But at the same time, we still got more season to go. And let's see how this thing ends. I just want y'all to remember that there are teams that have been in our shoes where we're at right now and still made it to the playoffs, and a few teams that I know actually won the Super Bowl. So at the end of the day, it's not over until you're statistically out of it. Once you're statistically out of it, then you can go and cry and do all that. But as long as we have a chance, if you tell me I have a chance, at the end of the day, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know when a team is just gonna click for a team and they're just gonna peak. So don't give up on the boys, man. Stick with the guys until you can't stick with them no more. I'm gonna forever be an Atlanta Falcon fan to the day I die, win or lose. That's just me. I'm never gonna switch. I'm never gonna switch up. I'm never gonna be a bandwagon fan. I'm not a front runner fan. I'm a hardcore Falcon fan. Every week I'm going in there thinking that we're gonna win the game. So that's just me. But next week, LA Rams video for that, my keys to the dub and all that good stuff. Y'all know that segment. It's gonna come. So be looking out for that. If you're watching this channel right now, man, hey, subscribe to the channel, man. Like like, comment, share these videos, man. Because, as I grow, I hope you're here to grow with me. I appreciate the support that y'all been giving me, man. People commenting on the videos, people watching these videos, people subscribing. Like, I appreciate everything, man. So, hey, till next time, man, it's Rise Up Nation and Brotherhood I Trust, man. It's been your boy Jay Howard, a.k.a. the official Georgia boy, and you have been tuned in to another episode of Fan of Atlanta 365, man. Hey, I see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.